Hello, my name is Eric Rivers, and today I'm here to talk to you about BookRabbit.com. The history of BookRabbit. BookRabbit is an online book community that dynamically connects readers, authors, and publishers through the books that they own. BookRabbit's mission is Our mission is to bring the UK's bookshelves to life. Using BookRabbit, readers can share their passion for books, make recommendations to other readers, as well as creating their own personal bookcase and catalogs online. BookRabbit has a simple aim to help readers to discover and champion books. BookRabbit.com is basically a social networking site where readers, authors, and publishers can discuss their favorite reads, make recommendations, and make personal libraries. BookRabbit can help in searching for books anywhere. BookRabbit was created by Redberry Digital in 2009. BookRabbit is based in the United Kingdom. BookRabbit is located in Henley-on-Thames, Oxfordshire. Redberry has established long-term partnerships with big-name brands and carved out three core areas of expertise in the digital landscape. These sectors are their foundation, their focus, and where they bring real value to creative digital projects that solve real business problems. Redberry's core projects. Redberry has been responsible for A Night at the Museum mobile app, the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes collaboration, the Box Trolls collaboration. They were instrumental in the Marriott campaign pages and Marriott multilingual site management. And they also were instrumental in www.waterstones.com, which is an online bookshop. The features of BookRabbit. BookRabbit has several features on its sites for people to look at. For instance, latest book reviews, and that's just a list of the books that people in the network are reading and reviewing. Another feature is the featured author. One author is featured, and along with his or her picture, a small biography is given, and his or her works are displayed for everyone to see. Another feature is the favorite film adaptation, and that's where you have books, popular books, that have been turned into films. Another feature is latest tweets. And tweets about materials and other random books. Another feature is the latest discussions, and it's just a discussion forum about publications. And there's another function which is pretty cool. It's where you can upload a picture of your bookshelf, and then BookRabbit will scan it and make recommendations based on your picture. Browsing of books. When browsing books, you can make categories that BookRabbit provides, or you can make your own. If you make your own categories, you make sure you have to be registered. You can browse by ebooks, paperback, or even author. In the advanced search, you can look for books by ISBN number, author, title, and publisher. There is also a way to browse books by using the link for the favorite film adaptation. And that all you have to do is just click on the link, and it'll take you right to the film adaptations, and you can see all of them in a row. The Interact tab on BookRabbit. On that, you definitely have to be registered for that. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get into it because I wasn't able to get registered. But if you're registered, you can post yourself or read the posts that other people have written. You can view the latest book reviews. You can see the latest tweets. You can see bookshelves of people in your network. You can also see people's different book lists. I was actually able to see some of this, but I wasn't able to post anything because I wasn't registered. I was able to look at tweets and read them, but other than that, I really couldn't put anything there of my own. You can make your own profile, which I was just talking about. You can manage notifications. You can add a blog and video clips, and you can also add and edit books. Okay, now we're going to look at BookRabbit.com and go through everything that we just talked about, basically. As you can see here, this is the home page. This is where you can register, and like I said, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do anything. Here, you have the latest book reviews. Up here, we have the featured author, which right now is Martin Amis, and here's his biography, and it tells a little bit about him. And you can click on this link here, and you can view his works and things like that. And this is actually my favorite section here, the film adaptations, because for one, it has one of my favorite titles, Casino Royale by James Bond. I'm a big James Bond fan. I'm going to click on that. We can go through that first. My computer's going a little slow here, so. Okay, as you can see here, here's the cover art, and you get information about Casino Royale, the the author, which is Ian Fleming, and you have reader reviews here, and and it's also displayed here. You have 13 people that own this book, and that's displayed here, and it's on 4 people's bookshelf, and it's one of the 9 in the series. I'm also going to click here first just to show you what the series looks like. And of course, any James Bond fan, you'll know that there are a lot of movies like Casino Royale, Diamonds Are Forever, which is my personal favorite, Octopussy, The Man with the Golden Gun, and You Only Live Twice, and so on. And I'm going to show you that strange function that we talked about earlier, the bookshelf. And the bookshelf is you can actually take a picture of a bookshelf that you have at home, and as you buy books, you can put them on your bookshelf. Like here, this is someone's bookshelf. I'm going to click on that, make it bigger. It's going really slow. But while that's coming up, you have here where you can browse books, do an advanced search, find friends, and just ask. And these two here, of course, you have to be registered. Alright, here it is. It's finally up. Someone took a picture of this, and it's just a random bookshelf that they have at home. And what they've done is purchased a lot of books. And they have, looks like, 926 books here, and of course this is not 900 books, but it shows what they want to show on their bookshelf. So you can just go from book to book, and it'll show the title and a little bit about the book. And I thought that was pretty interesting. And you also have here, it's 133 books displayed here. Okay. Alright, let's go back up a little bit, if I can. There we go. Alright, let's go to browse a book, and let's try that feature to see what it does. Okay, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I'm gonna I'm going to find a Star Wars book to browse. And over here, like I mentioned earlier, you can click on here and you can go to the film adaptations and you can choose any kind of category that you want. And you can also make your own categories if need be, if you want to. All right, let's click on Star Wars. Okay, and now we have different publications of Star Wars. Go down the list. Screenplay, The New Jedi Order. I might have to read that. But this is basically, in a nutshell, what BookRabbit does. And let's see, and here, the last thing, calendar, because the interact is everything that you have to be registered for, basically. And in this calendar part here, you have the months. This is for the authors. Every author has a date of birth, of course, and this is where you see it. And that is pretty much it. And I thank you all for looking at my tutorial, and stay tuned for the references.